There's a place in a remote, far corner of this country that I've been to a few times, and I can't wait to get back there. For the modern adventure traveller, it doesn't get any better. An exotic, almost surreal experience framed against the iconic colours of the Kimberley. An imposing landscape, gold reaching down to a shimmering sea of silver. And, at its most remote corner, an extraordinary retreat, embedded in a spectacular wilderness. About 500 k's north of Broome lies the Kimberley Coastal Camp, an exclusive safari-style lodge that could seduce even the most spirited traveller accustomed to the finer things in life. KCC is run by Andrew White and Julie Van Duren, better known as Tubby and Jules. Jules is a gourmet chef who runs the lodge with an eye on taste and detail. And Tubby is a bloke who's dived, fished and trekked his way around Australia. Together, they've created one of the most unique retreats I've ever seen. And it easily explains why, like myself, so many other guests keep coming back. And while it's tempting to just sit around and indulge in KCC's geographic and gourmet splendour, I've returned for another of its signature offerings. Fishing. Tubbsy, I've travelled a couple of thousand kilometres to get here. I'm less than a K and a half from camp, mate.
That'll do it.
That'll
Don't have to go too far. I'll keep it simple. I'll throw a bait on.
Yep.
Pretty simple to see around us. Have a look at the rocks behind us. That's pretty much what's coming down here.
Yeah.
You look like you've been fishing for a couple of days. I even borrowed your grandfather's hat to come along to the Kimberley with, mate, so why not? We'll give it a shot, eh? That'd be good.
I got a soft five on, you got the bait.
Why not?
Bombs away.
Come on, come back.
Oh. All right. Just cruising around, looking for new spots and dropping at stuff we see on the sounder, and bang, look at this. Here we go, Tubbsy.
It's a fair bit of dinner in this. Beautiful.
That
Jeez,
worked,
that's a
didn't
nice
it?
finger, mate.
That's a good plan.
That is a cracker.
So using the sounder, even up here, is handy. And have a look there. Now, what did you call them up here?
We call them finger mark brim. Jeez, that's a cracker too.
That's an atomic soft five there, one of my faves, and yeah, beautiful table fish.
Not hard to see why they call it a golden snapper in the territory, that's for sure.
Yeah, not hard to see why they're called a finger mark in places too. Prime table fish, mate.
I think that'll be going in the bucket, mate. I think Jules will be pretty happy with that, and so will we be in about 2 hours' time when we're sitting at the table eating it.
You took the words right out of my mouth, mate. There, you, Tubbsy.
What?
Here we go. That's looking good. What have we got there?
Nice. Dunno.
Trevally?
No, I think it might just be a really good finger mark. Oh, it is too. It's a
All right,
cracker.
the net. Hang on.
Yeah, I think we might. Oh,
Grab the net.
still got a bit of toe in it too. Jesus, Rob, if you could hurry up with the net, it'd be good.
Yeah, beauty.
Oh, geez, that's a nice fish, that. Hey?
Good.
Slid in beautifully.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, no, that is nice fish, that.
I'll let you grab him and show him to the camera. Now.
These are perfect eating size, about this size.
Yeah, what's that, about sort of 55, 60, something like
Yep, and that's about as big as they'll grow in this depth of water in this area until they actually go further out and they'll get slightly bigger.
Yeah. Oh, good fun, you know,
Yeah,
6-7 metres of water and around the bombies, you've got to stop them. Great sport fish, great table fish.
You wouldn't want to get fingers anywhere near those two front teeth in its mouth.
Yeah.
Beautiful looking. Yeah.
Kimberley Coastal Camp, turning on already, mate.
Not
eh?
far from home either.
No. All right, we'll get her off and get her on ice, yeah?
I think so.
A short, sharp session was a nice way to get reacquainted with the Kimberley Coastal Camp and the abundance of adventure and activities that it offers. Heading back, the ever-changing mood of the ancient landscape lit up and set the scene for magical days ahead. To discover more about this amazing corner of the world, check out kimberleycoastalcamp.com.au. There are few places in Australia where you get to experience this. Kimberley Coastal Camp is an exclusive wilderness retreat overlooking Admiralty Gulf in the far northwest of Australia. It's a secluded, all-inclusive safari-style retreat designed for spirited travellers looking for something very special. Just a dozen guests stay at any time, enjoying stylish accommodation privately dispersed around the property. The main area is the Big House, a rustic pavilion set up for gourmet gatherings or to simply relax and soak up the surrounds. KCC is the brainchild of Jules Van Duren and Andrew Tubb White, a couple who've dedicated themselves to sharing this extraordinary corner of the Kimberley with countless guests over many years.
What is it about this part of the Kimberley that's so unique?
How you pinpoint that, I still don't know. I first came here in '93 and nothing's obviously changed. You don't see anybody. The formations, you look around while you're fishing and you just go, wow. And you look around when you go out bush and you go, wow. You know, like we caught some great fish, but it was, you looked around and you just go, wow.
Yeah.
I don't know how you describe that. Our customers are, we love it. But it's just...
It's got that, certainly got that feeling. And when you say no one comes here, I mean, there's no recreational boats, there's no tour operators, it's just us, your guests and you guys.
Yeah. You just don't see anybody. Not too many places left in the world where that happens.
No, I think we truly are the last frontier.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we love it.
Tell us about your typical customer that might come here and experience this place, if there's such a thing.
Yeah, well, there isn't a typical customer for us. That's a great thing. As the years have gone on, we get such a broad spread of families. We just had the most magnificent people here for their 60th wedding anniversary with their kids and then we've had, you know, weddings and we've had blokes fishing groups and we just get such a broad spread for us.
Seeing guests when they get off a chopper, seeing how they go from being these uptight people that have, everyone has their problems and people that have their problems and seeing them just, everything melts away. All of their problems melt away within the first half hour they're here. And I think that's because it's such a mystical, magical place, and you look around, everything changes all the time. So the colours of the rock are constantly changing. The colour of the water is constantly changing. We've been now living here for 4 years, and I was only just saying to you earlier today, Rob, that I look around and every day I still catch my breath. Every day I still have that feeling of, this is amazing. It's still all new for me.
For more information about bookings, packages and special offers, check out kimberleycoastalcamp.com.au. Back to the water and another day of angling and adventure set against that classic Kimberley backdrop.
Time for a bit of trolling, and we've motored up to a spot known as Steephead Island. Magnificent spot.
Absolutely.
Fished here before either, mate. It's normally pretty good.
Always on this corner, pelagics go nuts.
Queenies, trevally.
Yeah, might even pick up a cooter or two if we're not careful.
Mackerel on a neap tide, like this could be anything. And what we're trialling here is a couple of shallow runners and a deep diver. This one's our popular twitching lure that you see is using a fair bit. I've beefed up the trebles because up here in Kimberley the fish are big and strong. So we're ready to go, mate. You get yours in, we'll start up and get on the troll.
Absolutely.
A lot of big head shakes.
Oh, no. Gee, that's a bit bigger than a little one.
That's a big queenie, eh? He's going to take it.
Oh, I think it's got a little bit more say in it yet, Rob, so...
He's a big queenie.
Yeah.
Tubbsy.
Beautiful.
I might even look at the fish underneath.
Oh, look. Oh, that's a big Trevor, is it?
Yeah, there's trevally and everything.
Oh, that's a nice one too. Oh, bring him round. I haven't got that longer arms, Rob. Beautiful. Nice work.
All right.
That's a good fish, that.
That's a cracking queenie.
Oh, it's even got a little remora with it. There we go. We might just...
It's like an aquarium underneath the fish as well. All right.
All right, you want to lift him in the boat?
All right, okay. Here we go there.
Oh.
Careful there, Tubbsy.
Nice work.
Look at that. beautiful big Kimberley queenfish, Tubbsy.
Nice,
And you
isn't
do
it?
get them so regular up here.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're them finger mark are our sort of staple fish. This bit of an East Coast thing as well. They don't tend not to love them for the eating quality, but if you cook them for certain dishes, you won't get a better feed.
Yeah, and great fun as well.
Oh, good fun. Yeah,
How could you go wrong coming up here and catching one of these?
You
Magic.
can't.
That net ready, mate?
Come
Where are
on.
you? There we go.
Oh, nice fish.
All right. Get that net under there.
Put him over it.
Right.
Keep him up top.
Rightio. There we go.
No monster.
Not a monster. I reckon yours was a lot bigger, Tubbs.
So do I.
But there you go.
Even so.
There we go. Good to catch one. Beautiful. Top end Kimberley black jewfish. There's the Gamakatsu 7.0. Right in the gob there. All right, we'll pop him back.
I think so.
We're going to see bigger fish during this trip, but nice to catch one. Wherever you catch them, the jewies or the mulloway, great fish.
The following day, it was back to the beach to meet up with charter operator Jeddah Ellens from Makara Game Fishing.
We're on Broome's iconic Cable Beach in Jeddah. We've got one of the iconic fishing destinations to head out to here, mate. Tell us a bit about it.
Yeah, we're going to head out chase some sails today. Broome, when she fishes well, turns on some of the best sail fishing in Australia. So, bit of luck, they're going to play the game today. Nice day for it out here, as you can see. So
into the punt, out onto your boat.
yep, and then we've got about a 45-minute trip out to the grounds and start looking for some action.
Yeah, some interesting techniques along the way. So, mate, let's get into it.
All right.
It was about 35 kilometres to the fishing grounds, but in this boat, we'd make that in no time at all. We released the bait teasers, and within moments, it was all happening.
Okay, there's a sailfish there in the water. Okay, double hook up. I've got one on. It's all right. There's one, look at that. 2 sailfish right there. How good is that?
Just check if you're on.
Yeah, I'll pitch it, mate. I'm on.
You're on, good stuff.
Take the double, mate. Catch that one there.
To get a double
Yeah,
on?
do it, Jeddah. Do it.
All right, we'll have a bit of fun.
Look at the sailfish right there in the water. I lost. How good's that? You can actually see the fish there. I'm off, Jeddah. Oh, you're on. Oh.
Here we
We'll
go.
go to double hook up here. This is great. Right,
One
here we go.
chasing it in, free spool, mate.
Right, okay, take it. Circle hook. Just let him go. Let him eat it. You're on. There he is, out the back having a jump. Oh, there's like a...
There's a whole pod back
Oh,
there.
there's double. There's the double. Woohoo! Righty, am I over? 2 sailies on there about to come leaping out the water. Straight out the back. How good is that? First... Oh, I'm off. I think you're on, Jed.
Oh, yeah.
got
Just
mine.
dump your bait again. Your bait might be foul.
Well, Jeddah, you get to reel one in, mate.
I don't get to do that every day.
That's cool, mate. Oh, it's more the merrier. Beautiful stuff.
The fight continued for another 15 minutes as it dived down some 30 metres in just seconds. Eventually we saw colour and the sail surfaced.
Oh, Brad, you get
The next step was to bring the fish alongside so we could tag it.
Lead it gently. Little sailies, you've got to grab them. Not on the end of the bill. Sometimes their bill breaks otherwise. I'll get that hook out. You got that tag ready, mate?
Yep. I'll just grab it.
All right, hook's out.
Thank
What
you.
a beautiful little sailfish. Look at him there in the water. Perfect size to catch. How's the colours? Fastest fish in the sea. 110k an hour. You got the tag ready, mate?
Yep.
Rightio.
Just come in.
Yep. When you're ready. Very important, the tagging, you know? We've got to get out here and support these guys.
While sailfish often travel vast distances, the tagging program is showing that at least some of these ones are locals, because incredibly, Jeddah has recaptured 4 tagged sailfish in recent years, including 2 that were tagged from his boat.
Just magic.
You can keep up with all the action, adventure and excitement from our travels by going to the fishingaustralia.tv website. You'll find tips to help you land that dream catch, plus info about our destinations. And make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. ask anyone in Broome where to go for good food and a good time, and it'll be this place. Originally built in 1910, Matzo's was the site of the town's first national bank. These days, it's a restaurant and a microbrewery, and a Broome institution.
Everyone loves soaking up the environment on the veranda, having a few quiet beers. I think our chefs do a fantastic job, offering probably upmarket pub grub. And if I dare say that, it's something that we don't take ourselves too seriously. We like to offer something that's good quality, and really here to soak up Broome, sitting over Roebuck Bay, is nothing like it.
Another iconic Broome experience is Cable Beach, and you can't visit here without hopping a hump. The rides run throughout the day, but the sunset session is without doubt the image that defines this classic Broome outing. There is so much more to see and do in Broome and throughout this extraordinary Kimberley region. Just go to australiasnorthwest.com for details about the many adventures and attractions on offer. I'm on board with Jetta Allens of Makara Game Fishing, about 35 kilometres out of Broome. Jetta knows these waters well, so we get on the prowl, covering a circuit that'll hopefully deliver. Some other locals join us for the ride, and it's not long before the excitement amps up.
Slide. Yep, that's it. Well done, mate.
Got him on! Ha-ha!
Little fella.
There he is. It is a little marlin.
Very young. Black
Woohoo! That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Okay. He's coming up again here now. Hey! Hey! There he is. He's sounding down deep now. There goes the 30-metre top shot of mono, which has got a bit of stretch in it, and now we're down to the backing of braid. So he's at least 30 metres down there. Amazing how he can come up, jump, and then go down again in pretty quick time. The marlin haven't been clocked quite as fast as the sailfish. Here he goes now, though. Yahoo! Look, you get excited with your first few, but when you've caught plenty of them, it's just nice to be able to relax and enjoy the fight. A magnificent creature, and it's all for a very good cause. I mean, such a vast ocean, and to be able to tag them and get feedback as to where they travel, you know, it's quite possible these fish can travel to India and back. They've been tagged, not hundreds, but in some cases 1,000 kilometres away. He's just about ready, you reckon, Jetta?
I reckon he's getting there.
All right, you're going to pop up. There he is. He's still got a bit of go in him, Jetta.
Yeah. We'll get him here, though.
All right. I think we're...
All right, take a few steps backwards. Bring that rod tip down.
All right.
There we go. Nice little black marlin.
Got him?
Yep.
Here we go.
Look at that. Little juvenile black marlin.
What a machine. They spend all their day picking on little bait fish and scoffing them down. Just the ultimate party animal. We're going to get a tagging him and let him grow.
Jetta is one of Broome's more formidable game fishing operators. Last season, he tagged more billfish than any other skipper in the entire Indian Ocean, making him the leading contributor to these vital programs, helping us to learn more about these remarkable fish.
Across the back of the teaser, skip it across in front of him like that. Come on, that might get him sight. No, maybe. Okay, maybe this time.
Right, yep, dump.
All right, he's got it this time, I'm pretty sure.
Alrighty.
Here we go. Got him on.
Well done, mate.
There he
Good
is.
job.
Textbook hooker. Woo! Lovely, look at the colours. Neon blue. He's gonna go again. Come on, that's what we're talking about. It's amazing how they change colour from, you know, that hidden sort of brown camouflage colour. And when they're excited, they just go neon blue, and that's their attack mode. You know, they're either trying to escape a predator, but they use that neon blue to scare the bait fish when they're herding them up. And the dots on their sails really confuses the bait fish and allows them to herd it up. So, you know, they're just a remarkable creature. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Look at that.
Lovely lit up sailfish.
Look at that. See those stripes? That's one of the other patterns they use when they're excited. Tag him, mate.
Ease him in a bit closer for us, mate.
Get him in. Good man. Rightio, tags in. Thanks for showing us around the ocean waters of Broome, Jeddah, and you magnificent Mr. Sailfish. I think it's time for you to go and continue your journey. Look at him go, look at that. Yes! These amazing missiles of the sea are such a rewarding challenge, and Broome is a signature destination for it. You are the master, brother.